All right, thanks, Jason. New at 4, a Mobile musician finding himself on a tiny island off the coast of Mexico when Hurricane Delta came barreling in. Our investigative reporter, Brendan Kirby, caught up with him for a video call. And Brendan, that had to be quite the conversation. What did he tell you?
Well, Lenise, Eric Erdman was on Isla de Mujeres for a songwriting festival. When he was planning the trip, he figured that COVID-19 would be his biggest concern. Little did he know he'd have a brush with not one, but 2 storms. Erdman says the annual event was a scaled-down affair because of the pandemic.
So far, no COVID. Everybody's healthy and everybody's being smart about it and wearing masks and not getting too close. But, you can't. A mask won't help against the hurricane, right?
Erdman says he arrived right on the heels of Tropical Storm Gamma. Delta was the real deal. A hurricane veteran from decades in Mobile, he says this was the worst storm he's ever lived through. Even though he was staying in a heavily fortified mansion that a friend made available to him and his fellow musicians, he says he started having doubts.
At least the edge of the eye wall hit us, and we were still an hour out from that, and the window started bending enough that it broke the glass bracing and shattered glass all over the house. And so, that got our attention.
When the powerful winds finally subsided, Erdman ventured out into the streets expecting to find chaos. Surprisingly, he says, the island fared well.
It's amazing how little damage there has been on the island. That's mind-boggling to me, actually. Having been through all hurricanes, in Mobile and seen, even this last one, even Sally that came through was, significantly weaker than this one. And, there were trees all over my road, all over, the road my mom's house is on.
One bit of irony, Erdman says he had the opportunity to evacuate to the mainland. He stayed, but if he had gone, he would have ended up getting evacuated from that hotel and crammed into a crowded emergency shelter. Reporting live for Fox 10 News, this is Brendan Kirby.